I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out that? Better walk up on the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what it was. I have a feeling that romance's outside. I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln, the home of the Eagles here in Philadelphia. Happy with us, Mike Tirico, Greg, set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, cut.
On the floor, Ohio State, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it past the 40. Up to 41. Here's
Ready?
now it's Dobbins. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down. It's a gain of 8.
10. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Fight.
second and 4.
Ready? Cut, cut.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big game.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
3-3. Come on, set.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. As we are ready to get back underway. In trouble, and down he goes.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think, obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A design run here for Allen. For about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to do. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. So, a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
52.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Evan Williams.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down up around the 42-yard line. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen moving outside the pocket. This one, downfield, for Kincaid.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Going to be railed. Shot. Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room past the 20, and he'll be taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
38. Drill green. Set.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now Allen on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Allen with a throw on first and 10. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a run going left. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today.
go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
22 needle. Set. Cut.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 7.
On the ground, here's Bobby. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Down.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 35-yard line.
Here's Dobbins.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On the stop. Brings up
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and go for it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. A run with Dobbins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 3rd and goal. Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The Bills have got it. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
22 needle. Black. 62 black. Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Fight. 97. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Bills are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. On the move past the 40. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, oh, you men that been to jail before? Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Aight, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, got characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, unless you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. From the body burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big ball. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Just got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Ready, hunt.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
third down. and 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by Gronk. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. So the Eagles use their 1st time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal. When you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, 43. Drill green. Hut.
That is caught. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown, New York. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. We don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. That's good. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Dak facing 3rd and long. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is Ferguson in motion. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score...
He's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
Yo.
Yellow, 43.
No.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
I got called, dude.
Here's 2nd and 2.
No.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
Oh, God.
Time runs out on this first half of play.
I'm the best.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action.
Yeah.
You're watching
Easy.
the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the
I'm playing
quarter
football.
begins.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's Tebow time right now.
First and 10. The motion man.
I ain't downloading Fortnite. That's a kid's game.
Prescott. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes
Nah,
there was a
you
string.
ain't
The
going
second
to.
it came
You
out,
ain't
he
going,
wished he could
boy.
just pull it back because from the
You
moment
play
it left his
kitty
hand,
game.
that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because
What?
the drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really
This
nice
shall
job there
spit
working
my
on the
food.
field as he made himself open.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken
Get on
down
man.
at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. To the air again. Prescott. A short throw. Caught by. He's hit after the catch to the ball.
Get on football.
A sigh of relief there. That was very
Yeah,
nearly a
it's
turnover.
Tebow
Fortunate
time.
to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball,
Yeah.
fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now 3rd and 5.
It's third quarter.
Here now,
Third quarter.
3rd and 5.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
This one just too far for the receiver.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for
Yeah.
the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
I'm in a game.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Troy Polamalu. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Your mom.
Well, with this
I
guy,
banged
Mike,
your
loses a little
mama.
bit,
I'm
Mike,
your
as he gets along
daddy,
in the tooth.
boy.
He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that
I
ball
am
hits his
your
hands
daddy.
more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Prescott on 1st down. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And they're in business now. He is
Your
out of bounds
daddy.
inside the 10.
Your
That is a gain
daddy.
of 20. What a chance.
I'm your
First and goal
daddy.
coming up. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. The motion man is Johnson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
So,
Greg, they take advantage
get
of
on
the
foot,
good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First down, Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. And now he loses the football. Well, sometimes the offense just thinks a little too much happens, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards. Except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Troy Polamalu. That's Jones in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Dak to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the free.
This is 1st and 10.
Fly blue. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's the tight end, Gronkowski. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 48. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A run with Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Diablo on the tackle.
22 needle. Red.
2 yards on the
Let's go now.
pickup. It's 2nd and
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Play action now. Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. So the Eagles use their first timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a...
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Fall
Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You would drop in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's another quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Russ. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. So read here, this is Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here. And going play action. Interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Wilson with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
We give it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working now from the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that set quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set.
Dobbins gets it off the option. Going to defender, we got Cornelius. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
I know, scientific community has been very generous. Majority of the science can has come to fruition. The science.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. We hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
and let the journey begin.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking a. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest now. He takes off.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico set for kickoff, and here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just the series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw it. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice to see on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set, cut.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready, cut.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
180.
Now a run on 1st down. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. John Tucker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving left. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. In motion is Warren. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. John Tucker. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Bucs are able to extend their first quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Over the middle. That's Gronk. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Dobbins. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
1-yard gain.
Bill look to throw. Down the field. That's Gronkowski. And he will score. Rob Gronkowski. Touchdown Vikings. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. The field goal unit